Well, and good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time it is, welcome. Today's theme, it is Thanksgiving week. So whether or not you celebrate Thanksgiving, whether or not you're with family this year, 2020 has been a little bit of a roller coaster, or pretty much just a tsunami, if you will. And we're coming to the tail end of it, so let's have gratitude. And that's easy any time of year, any time of day, but let's remember to have gratitude, especially in these times. And if you're with us, there's something to be grateful for right there. So I have this wonderful fireplace. A fireplace brings me home. So I invite you to find for yourself what a sense of home feels like. And grab an essential oil. I used vanilla, and vanilla also is a very sweet, warming scent for me. So let's just start and get into our bodies a little bit. So feel your feet underneath you. Mine are hips width distance. And just roll your shoulders a little bit. We're going to check in with all of ourselves. I'm now twisting my hips. This was a dance from the 50s, I believe, the twist. Roll the wrists. Come up on the toes and roll over onto the fronts of the feet, both sides, one at a time. I could ask you to do both at once, but that would be a different class. Okay, and now we're going to bounce into the heels of our feet. So the heels, lifting the toes up off the floor. And then I want us to just stop. We rolled our shoulders, bend a little bit side to side. I'm going a little bit quickly today. And breathe. Tap on your sternum, middle of the chest. There's a lot of bones, a lot of receptors. If you're familiar with Chinese medicine, there's a lot of points, energy points all over the body. It's also a time of year, or it can be, where we eat more food, rich food, and so we want to stay active. Widen your feet a little bit. We're going to bend side to side, so knees over the toes. My tailbone is dropped, my abdomen is engaged. And breathe. So again, wherever you are, I invite you to come home to yourself. Stop in the middle, parallel the feet. Bend the knees together in a pigeon toe fashion. So I said parallel the feet. You can actually come a little bit in, closer. Just bending and straightening here, and go at your own pace. I will always invite you to do what feels right for your body, period. And bring your feet all the way together now. We're going to bend the knees, sink into the soles of the feet, the whole foot, and raise the arms up overhead. My ribs are cinched in, my abdomen is engaged, my low back is dropped. Arms are up, look up. Inhale, exhale, stay here. Are your shoulders rooted down? Is your sacrum strong? Your spine should feel strong here. Stand up and let the arms cascade down to the sides. Whew. Even though there's glass between me and this fire, the heat is coming through. It's like my own little hot yoga class. Okay, we're gonna turn to the side, put your right foot in front, your left foot behind, a little bit of a width between your hips so you're not on a railroad tie. Okay. And find your comfortable distance. Inhale here. Now, right now, my spine is like this. I want everybody to pull their ribs in and straighten their low back. So that engages my spine. I'm strong here. I'm stable. It allows me to bend my right knee forward over my toes. So I have whatever angle of the knee is good for you. and you feel a deep stretch in your left hip flexor. Raise the arms up, look up. Welcome to Warrior One. Breathing here, inhale. Exhale, sink down just a tiny bit deeper. Now, open up to Warrior Two. So you saw what I just did. There will be a little bit of an adjustment in the feet. Okay, check in with your arms. You want them to be like arrows. Inhale, exhale, sink a little bit deeper. We're going to reverse that. So left arm to left leg, right arm up towards the ceiling, maybe a little bit beyond, looking. And then come down, right elbow on right knee, and then bring the left arm overhead. Fingers are not super soft, but not super, super engaged. And then come back to Warrior Two. How are your legs doing? And then straighten the legs, parallel the feet, and then walk the legs together. Shake it out. We'll do the other side. You feel the workout, and we're not even really moving off of this, 2-foot radius. Okay, so left foot in front, right leg behind, feet are a little bit wide. Whatever's comfortable for you. Turn the hips towards the front. Inhale here, and then exhale, sink down. Knee over the ankle, and then raise the arms up. Looking up. Inhale here. Thank you, grandfather clock. Breathing, looking up. Don't forget, we lengthen our spine to stabilize. Engage our spine. That's our center. Now we're going to open up into Warrior Two. The back leg turns out a little bit more, most likely. Check in with your arms, straight like arrows. And then we'll reverse that. So let the right hand drop to the right leg. Bring the left leg up towards the ceiling. Look up. Breathing, maybe extend a little bit behind you, looking back. Nice stretches all through the body here. And then we'll come down, so bend the left elbow, place it just above the left knee, and bring the right arm up towards the ceiling. Arms are engaged. That left leg for sure engaged. Press into the heel and the outside of the right foot. And then come back up into Warrior Two. Feeling that leg for sure. Straighten the legs. Walk the ankles in and the toes. Shake it out. All right. We tapped on the sternum. It's also by the heart, right? We need that heart very active, pumping to send blood through the body. And with more, hello grandmother clock. With more activity, more family very often, or just the general strain of life right now, we have to do things that stimulate us and feed us, right? You, the individual. And staying healthy is probably one of the best ways to stay mentally clear and to have your temple, your body. You want to be clean and clear so that you can make the choices that are in your highest good. Okay. Little bit of balance. Lean over under your right leg. And I want you to check in. My left leg is just hanging out. Check in with your hips, the angle of your hips. Try and bring them square into the front. Try and be really long and engaged through the standing side. And if doing this is not an option, obviously, per always, I say do what's right for you. So the modification would be maybe you just have your leg there for stability Maybe it's a little bit off the ground. Everything is a spectrum, right? So 100% of the weight, 0, or anything in between. If it's 50-50, that's fine. All right, tuning into the right side of the body. Right eye, right nostril, right ear. Everything right, right, right. And breathing. And if you're up here, you're up here. Just finding your own inner stillness, finding your own calm, finding your own strength, right? It's a balance. To have calm, we have to have strength. But strength comes with flexibility. So we're creating both right now. Okay, bring that leg to the ground. Shake it out. Hoot-to-do-to-do. Other side. Left side. Long, strong, grounded. Check in with your hips. Wherever your right leg is in space is good. Make it good for you. Okay, make it work for you. That's what this is. If we are in our best state, we do the most service for others and we're serving ourselves. So, wherever that leg is, tune into your left side, left eye, left nostril, left ear. Just noticing if you've ever even done that before. Noticing what is coming up for you. Awareness is all about expansiveness and tuning in to as many things through as many senses. Because if we don't know that it's there, then we don't know what we don't know, which there will always be an infinite amount of what we don't know, But we're expanding into what we don't know to become what we do know, or what we're curious about. Breathing here, you can lift your arms and test your balance that way. Little jellyfish to the front, to the side, maybe to the back, palms face up is easier. Maybe up above you. Whee! And then bring that leg down and shake it out. Okay. Take the legs really wide and just Lego grip above the knees. Give your spine a break a little bit. So you'll notice my shoulders are way up into my ears. My arms are straight here, okay? That's an important piece of this. To take tension off of your spine, you have to be able to put the weight somewhere, and the weight is in the arms and the legs. Just breathing here. Maybe wiggle the spine a little bit, and then you're gonna straighten the legs and fold forward. I'm turning to the side for this so you can see. So we were like this. Now we're like this, let the arms go, reach for the ground, and your legs can be bent. They're still at least hips width distance. Let's just sway left to right a little bit, stretching out. And now make some ovals here, going in one direction. If your hands don't reach the ground, that's fine. They can still be on your knees. You can still get the benefits here. In fact, you need to do this so that you can be more flexible and fluid, and that allows the body to stretch and lengthen. Okay, and we went in the other direction. Now walk your feet together, and again, if you have tight hamstrings, your legs are going to be bent. And just let the head hang all the way down. So picture the back of your spine, okay, and it's just getting hung like a piece of wet clothing over a clothesline. Allow yourself to drape. Breathing here. You can bend your legs a little bit and straighten. I invite you to explore inside your body. Okay, then let's alternate legs, left, right, left, right. Interlace the fingers, stretch them behind you. Turn the palms away. Change the grip, stay there. Extending. Then maybe bring the arms back behind you up towards your head. And just getting a nice rotation here. Keep the arms behind you as you stand up. Lengthen. Turn the palms, interlace them. And then let them come to your side. Just gaze up a little bit. I'm not cranking my neck all the way back. Just a little bit of an extension or flexion. And then left ear to left shoulder, right ear to right shoulder. I'll turn back to the front for these last few. Don't worry about your clothes if they're all in a tizzy, as I'm sure mine are. And then chin, so chin is parallel. And chin to right side, chin to left side. Good. Chin down to chest and up, down, up to parallel, down, up to parallel, breathe. Come a little bit inward into yourself. Allow the eyes to close. Softness in your body, softness in your joints, in your ankles, in your knees, in your hips, okay? In your elbows, your wrists, softness. Breathing. Gratitude for this body, gratitude for these organs and all of the systems that are working around the clock to keep you. Hands to heart center. Bring them down to your abdomen and open them up. Just looking into your palms now. On an inhale, on the exhale, turn the palms towards the ground. And then softly arms at the side. May you have joy and peace throughout your day, throughout this season, throughout the rest of the year. Bring peace and joy to others. I love you all.